Hey guys, today me and Bailey, say what's up, is going to show you how to change the dashboard in a 2013 Town & Country with the driver airbag. Okay, to remove this driver airbag, you will need maybe like a flathead to remove this cap and a 10 millimeter for both sides. There's only two bolts. Now that I removed the cap from the back, we'll take the 10 millimeter. We're going to remove the airbag. And sometimes when the cars crash, the plugs in the back be melted to it, so you have to cut them. So when you buy a new airbag, make sure you have the plugs with them if you're getting it from the junkyard. And now that we have the airbag out, we're going to remove the dashboard. But before you do any of this, please unhook your battery, because you're not supposed to do it with the battery hookup. I'm just doing it. It's pretty kind of cold outside, so I'm using the heat. But I'm going to remove the dashboard, and pretty much all you need to remove the dashboard is a 7 millimeter and like a little popper for the radio to pop off the chrome pieces and panel pieces on the dashboard. Okay guys, we're going to start off by removing a piece of the rubber off the side. Make sure you can see. You take the plastic piece, take that off, and you have two bolts here, maybe three, 7 millimeters. You guys see them? 7 millimeter bolts. So we're going to take those bolts out. Okay, after you remove the screws from there, you're going to now move down and remove the pull pin. It's going to be like a push pin. Push pin. I have a push pin popper. One second. You're pretty much going to use the push pin popper, pull a push pin out without breaking it. I slide it behind there, just push it out. It's pretty easy. After you remove the push pin, you're going to pull on this a little bit. It snaps right on down. You're going to remove this, take the neck ring off, and unhook the hood cable and the plug where you hook the computer up to, and remove this. Guys, it was a blown airbag here too, so you remove this with 2 screws from the top. 4 screws, 2 on each side. Remove the blown airbag, unplug it. Now back to the dash. So you have another screw here. To go to the dash, you have to take out with 7 millimeter. Now, inside of the dash, at the top, you have another 7 millimeter. Now we are going to remove up under there. We have 2 more 7 millimeters. We have to remove those to connect the top from the bottom. Okay, if you have the push in your car, you have to remove the push in button, push start. Remove that. It's pretty simple. You just pull it out. Pull out the push pin. Pretty simple. Making sure I'm not zooming in. That's a snap. So the next we're going to move to removing the trimming from around the radio and the heater, so you can get to the screws behind there. I'm just going to set the camera up here if I can. I don't have to keep pausing it. My first video, don't worry. We'll get better in time. Here we go. So we're going to remove plastic piece from around the radio. With the plastic puller. We have 4 7mm there. We're going to remove those 7mm. 4 7mm around the radio. We're going to remove those. Make sure you put the screws somewhere where you can find them when you're done. Like I say, please don't hook your battery when you do this, because you can mess up something if you touch a wire. Anything go wrong. Just don't hook the battery. You know what I mean? It won't hurt nothing. Okay, let's see how we gonna get this up out of here. Just take that, put it back there, pop it all out. You know what I mean? Put a little pressure on it, pull on it. Okay. Give me a little problem up here. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, I see the problem. Sorry, guys. There's 2 more screws to hold that right up under the radio. 2 more 7mm right up under the radio to hold that in place. So now we should be able to move this way. No problem once I get the screws all the way out. That's 1 screw all the way out. And wow, there go the other screws all the way out. Now you remove this. Now, I don't want to remove this at the time because I'm using the heat. I think if I unplug this, the heat will go off. So I'm going to keep that. Now that we got that off, we have 4 screws, 2 to 4 screws on the inside. You have a screw here, for 7mm screw. Yeah, you have 2 screws right up under the radio to hold the dash down, or up under the heater thing. The buttons for the heater. Okay, we're gonna remove those. My first video, y'all, so excuse me if I ain't, you know what I mean, explaining it right a little bit, but you know what I mean. So, well, now that we have that off, we have 2 screws. Them are all loose when you get the radio out. We have to take the radio out. Do not forget to take the radio out. We're gonna take the radio out. No music for us right now. Unplug the radio. Let me see. Unplug. It's taking me too much time to put the radio. I'm going to pause it for a second. Now, guys, up under the radio is 2 more 7mm right behind the radio. You're going to have to remove those 2.